Good day. It is Sunday, July 28th, 2024. And the purpose of this video is to be used as a way to reintroduce myself to Gab, the social media platform Gab. Gab.com. It's filled with Nazis and all this other nonsense. They call themselves Nazis, but like half of them probably work for the Israelis. I don't know. So anyway, I got involved on Gab in 2017. Before, during, and after the so-called Unite the Right rally that happened in, I guess was it Virginia? I can't even remember where it happened, but that's where James Fields supposedly ran over somebody and she supposedly died and all this and that. It's a long story. Heather Heyer, I believe was her name. And I've been involved with the Aryans, the Nazis, spreading memes, spreading white genocide information, spreading propaganda, pro-white propaganda since it was before that I've actually, since the beginning of the Black Lives Matter movement, when it got hijacked by the Marxist terrorists, the social engineers, the cultural Marxists. I saw the black people attacking white women for no good reason during some sort of riot. I was in Baltimore, I believe it was in 2015. I believe it was Freddie Gray at that time. So anyway, I've kept up with this and I've found out everything I need to know about everything, and I spread all the propaganda I could, and I became a influential person on Facebook associated with all the so-called Nazis on there. I got involved in their stupid little cult. They became like my family from 2018 to 2022. Well, they turned against me and worked against me and have sought to destroy my life using black magic against me. I am a Rasta. I am the Rastafari high priest. Okay? I am not a Nazi. I don't even like that term, Nazi. National Socialist, yeah, I definitely study their work and can understand where they're coming from. But I'm not like what William Luther Pierce calls the Hollywood Nazi, the skinhead, like, it just, you can see it all over Gab, man. Right now, today, you can see it today. All they want to do is just talk about how much they hate the Jews, the so-called Jews, right? And they're in control of YouTube. They're in control of Facebook, all those other social media. And if they don't want it there, they'll remove you. If they want it there, they won't. And so the corruption that I've been exposing is that they terrorized me and allowed it to happen on Facebook, Telegram, and they've covered it up. They've covered up who I am. And on top of that, because of my suffering and who I am as a high priest, all my information of what's been done to me and what these sick freaks are still trying to do to me is coming out in all the collective tarot readings on YouTube. I am the divine feminine in the tarot readings, the real tarot readings. There are fake tarot readers. Also, there's the Chosen Ones movement, which is filled with a bunch of fake so-called chosen ones who are in it for the money. A guy named King Justice is one of them. Blue-eyed, blonde-haired freak. Maybe he has green eyes, I don't know. He doesn't have brown eyes. Anyway, so all this is connected. I am a very high profile person that they've been hiding on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and all other social media platforms I use. Gab is basically like the last house on the block. I came back to Gab to tell the truth about what these sick, evil freaks have done to me. You know, if there's one post, they won't even let me post on 4chan, man. They mess with my phone. They mess with my electronics devices. They're abusing the technology to keep me silent. That's why I flipped out last night and thought people were deleting my post from Gab. Maybe they weren't. Maybe it really did go into a moderation queue. If it did, it's like I said, I apologize. I'm so used to having my comments deleted on YouTube. They delete my comments as I post them, so I can't communicate with anybody. They don't give notifications to people that I'm sharing their posts. And they do this across multiple accounts, multiple devices. I've used multiple phones. It's the phones they're manipulating. The smartphones. Through the biotechnology. So I've been documenting this, how they've been abusing divination and using witchcraft, astral projection, and remote viewing to mess with me. I've been documenting it. They deleted my channel. All my content is still there. The FBI knows who I am. Google and YouTube know who I am. They're still censoring the truth. That there's fake chosen ones and fake tarot readers that have tried to build an empire on my suffering while censoring me. There's a corporation that exists that's gone back before I found the tarot readings. They were using my posts on Facebook and stealing my thoughts through the biotechnology to make AI-generated posts on Facebook, Reels, TikTok, and other platforms to make money off of my suffering while censoring me. Everything I'm saying is the truth, and I can prove it. I can prove it. I really am who I say I am. I need a lawyer who will help me sue YouTube for banning me for defending myself against what these sick, evil freaks are doing to me. I cried out for help to the government, to YouTube and Google, and many other organizations and institutions who've all either ignored me or they've never even gotten a communication from me because these sick, evil freaks won't let me communicate with people on these platforms. I could go into a lot of detail about everything. I've done it so many times. All the information is on my YouTube channel that they banned. I need a lawyer. I have a serious case against YouTube. If you know any good lawyers who can help me, please help me. You can find me on Gab. My handle is Ali Boomaye. ALIBOOMAYE. That is my spiritual name. I am a high priest. I am the Rastafari high priest. They've blocked my communications with the Rastas. So, all this stuff is coming out on YouTube, and I'm not the only one that's been censored like this, but I'm the main one. When I say I'm the most censored person on YouTube, that's exactly what I mean. That's exactly what I mean. They let these tarot readers and these so-called chosen ones have tens of thousands of subscribers. They let them have thousands of views. I had to call upon Jesus Christ to destroy these evil freaks just to be able to break through the demonic stronghold that they've placed over the algorithm. There is evidence of this. I did it when I was in Sparks, Nevada back in February in a live stream. The government knows who I am and they think I'm an alien. Yet they're keeping me in poverty and homelessness. I'm on Skid Row in Oceanside. Any of you guys want to help me? I don't even have a way to get money on the internet right now because of my situation, but that's going to change really soon. And these sick freaks aren't going to be able to stop me from getting money. I can't even go apply for a job anywhere that requires certain documents. They're intentionally keeping me in poverty and homelessness, and they've blocked me from being able to communicate with people on the internet to stop me from having love in my life. Jah is going to kill every single last one of them for what they've done to me. They are going to get terminal illness and shrivel up, and that is how the whole world is going to know that they did witchcraft against me. They're going to be forced into poverty and homelessness. They're going to have all their wealth stripped from them and given to me. They're going to have their jobs destroyed, their lives destroyed, their businesses, their livelihoods. They're going to have their families destroyed for destroying my family. Jah is going to, if he sees fit and he wants to, he is going to kill their friends, their family, their children, and their children's children. God will wipe out their entire bloodlines for what they've done to me. I have certain information that no other being on this planet has, and I'm supposed to teach certain things, and they don't want me to teach them, because what it does is it basically dismantles the whole evil power structure that they've used to control people for thousands of years. It's going to happen. The Babylon system is going to be crumbled. All the abusive, narcissistic, evil crap that they use to control narratives, no longer acceptable or tolerable. People aren't going to tolerate it. This is spiritual evolution. I am a bodhisattva, and I have been called to do certain things in this world as part of God's plan to basically help the human race continue surviving without needing to be enslaved to biotechnology. We're not doing that, you stupid evil nerds. I've already gone over this plenty of times. Some of my videos can be found on BitChute. My name on there is Holy Vibes. I will be using BitChute and Gab for most of my dissemination of information for now. And I'll also be using Telegram again, because these are the only places left on the internet that aren't being totally manipulated by sick, evil freaks. It's unacceptable what they are doing. It violates spiritual law. You cannot withhold the truth and abuse these types of technology. It violates spiritual law. There's ill intent involved and ill motives. There are severe consequences for these activities. censoring the truth on the internet and manipulating people's electronic devices to terrorize, torment, and traumatize them into being silent violates spiritual law. I am the authority on these matters, not a single other being on the planet. Period. Every single sick freak at the World Economic Forum will listen to me. Every single sick freak in the United Nations will listen to me. Every single sick freak at YouTube and Google will listen to me. This goes for all other platforms and organizations, including the Freemasons, including the Catholics, including the so-called Jews. Israel, the nation state, not the people. What I've revealed is priceless information. I am a priceless asset to this planet. And not a single one of you evil freaks trying to censor me and cover up who I am and destroy my life are going to be successful. God is going to return all your ill will and ill intent back to you, and you are going to have your lives destroyed.